Yes, shorty know she fucking with the best. Logo shit, I feel like Jerry West. She gon' blow this whistle like a ref. Yes, I got plenty tattoos on my flesh. Drip on me, I tactical my vest. Hundreds everywhere, I made a mess. Yes, I keep racks on me, no I ain't stressed. 100 full, so don't do no less. Pull up on the jet, now she impressed. Yeah, shawty know she fucking with the man. Yeah, she calling me like she ain't got no friends. Yeah, they sleep on me, they off me many dance. Wake up, nigga. Yeah. Damn, yesterday the Billy truck today the lamb. I done fucked the block, the bitch like she was spam. I done took my bitch to Bali for a 10. Bitch, I'm rich, I'm walking around with a lot of bands. Get money all day, even on my off day. Yo, girl in good hands, my crib like Allstate. Them boys on child's play, I'm who you call, babe. Ain't no get lit, whole tree, Monday like a Friday. Yes, shorty know she fucking with the best. Logo shit, I feel like Jerry West. She gon' blow this whistle like a ref.
AJ Green has been disappointing, man. You nailed it. I love that guy too. What's going on? He just got old.
My money blue, no capping in my rapping, this shit true. You hating on a nigga that ain't cool. Go ahead from the back, I make that bitch say ooh. Yeah, I'm so entertaining. Yo, bitch wanna date me. Got so many hoes, I'm surprised I don't have a baby. Shawty think I'm wavy. I'm like, fuck you, pay me. If we talking rich, you know I get that on the daily. Baby talking crazy. Niggas think they
Thank you guys for being patient. I had a good lunch with my oldest and my wife, Paxton and Lauren.
All that fucking jury on, it ain't hard to find me. Yes, shorty know she fucking with the best. Logo shit, I feel like Jerry West. She gon' blow this whistle like a ref. Yes, I got plenty.
If there's one who gets it, let's do this.
Drip on me, I tactical my vest. Hundreds everywhere, I made a mess. Look, down, baby. Oh, she going crazy. Sweet, baby. Damn, she never let me go. Down, baby. Oh, these bitches shady. Boom, baby. You just like every hoe.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We're not going to do our pick'em yet because I won't do it. Good luck to everyone. We're going to dive right into it. I will not do the pick'em until I give away the $30 in prizes. It's the only giveaway I have lingering left out there. So I want to get that done. But like I said last night when I was going to get some of that done, we didn't even break. Matt and I shipped every waking moment until 2 a.m. and then he left and I continued to get some things cleaned up and then went to bed and got up at 6 o'clock, 6:30 with my son and ran over to Walmart by myself, not with him. And I sit there with a guy. Great time, good conversation. It's on the radio for local high school sports, talked cards. He and his 13-year-old son collect. We sit there for an hour, and then a guy came up and says, hey, he came yesterday. I'm like, son of a bitch. So we have no Mosaic retail to offer you as far as that goes. I did try. But it is what it is. Marshawn Lynch, I was hoping to get some of it to throw in with these mixers to kind of add some stuff to it, but it is what it is. I can't buy it for $90 a box and break it. I can't do a 4-box break even at that cost and I feel like make it worth it. But I don't know. There's a Marshawn Lynch for you, Scotty. I love the thing I saw. It says, I'm just wearing this mask so I don't get fined. I know it wasn't real, but I think he should wear it. Anyhow, back to my original thought. Cycling back through. We're not going to do pick 'em, but I am going to look at the lines, and I want you guys to tell me who you think is fantasy playable in the following games, all right? So we have the Atlanta Falcons going up against the Chicago Bears. Falcons are only -3. You do that line at the beginning of the year, I find it hard to believe it's not a -7 to 10 line. But Bears playing a little bit above their expectations. Falcons playing a little bit below their expectations. We got a -3 Falcons line. Who is fantasy relevant in that game? Zach Moss out this week. Get him out of your lineups. David Montgomery? Is he one? You're welcome, Jen. Thank you, Jen. Thank you to everyone for just helping this room stay. I was telling the guy at Walmart today, well, you guys answered my question about our group, and just I was reflecting on it, right? Like, just we do these and I like it rejuvenates me. It gives me so much more passion to realize like what we do and how fun it is. The squares, the fantasy contests. I wouldn't do it just for giveaways. I would just give stuff away, but I like to make it fun. Ridley's the only one there. What about Allen Robinson? Allen Robinson not having an awful season, right? Let's see. What's Allen Robinson got on here? And I am taking a little bit of time with this, but this is why. You have to hang out with me. What's Allen Robinson's stats look like? A.J. Dillon. And LaMichael P. Ryan Mosaic rookie. Definitely Ridley. Is Jones still playable? Like, is he not? Is he out? He's not out, right? Cousins and Akers. Conley, man, that guy just had to drop a ball. DJ Moore and a Steelers auto, Anthony McFarland. Last time we got it from the second to last pack. Today we get it in like the third pack in. Ridley isn't even dressing. What? For Atlanta? Really? There's a Josh Allen mosaic. Okay, so that game is kind of fantasy irrelevant, right? There's a Jalen Hurts, Jonathan Taylor. Scott, what do you mean I'm trying to beat you? You're up 2-1 on games on me this year, man. How about a DeAndre Swift? Excuse me. That was weird. Out of 75 for the Lions, going out to Pat Gallagher. He'll like that one, Lions fan. Pat Gallagher with the Swift out of 75, blue mosaic. How about Rams Bills? Rams Bills game. I'll be interested to see what you guys feel about that. Zach Moss out. Does that make Devin Singletary startable? It does not. Let me make this very clear to you. The Bills running game is skeptic. It is not good. Do not start those guys. I don't believe in it as a Bills fan. Play Rams. The Rams are plus 2.5. Bills minus 2.5. If I'm betting outside of my heart, you know I'm taking that Rams line. That game scares me big time as a Bills fan. Carlos Hyde and CeeDee Lamb out of 20 pink for the Dallas Cowboys. Even when we're not getting autos, we're getting that low print stuff. There we go. CeeDee Lamb going out to Dallas Cowboys. That's going to be James Reeder, I believe. There you go, James. That's a nice card. Show that again. Very nice. You started Singletary. Here's what I did with Robinson. I put him in one league and benched him in one league that I had him. I'm all right with that. I can live with that. Aaron Donald is a beast. Josh Allen's got his work cut out for him. I'm afraid he's going to come out with some broken ribs or something. Rams are good or really bad, so they're kind of like the Buffalo Bills. Very much of a fair matchup in that sense. Travis Kelce, there's a J.J. Watt and a Jerry Jeudy rookie from that pack as well. What about is Cup playable? What about Tyler Higbee? There's a Burrow. What about, are you playing Higbee? I mean, if you got him and he's your guy, you probably are. He had a big week. Eli Manning mosaic. Let me ask you this. Who are you starting? If you have to pick a quarterback from that game, who are you starting? Goff or Allen? It's got to be Allen, right? I don't feel good about it. Pat Gallagher, you know what he has cards in? And we've talked about this. Leaf. We pulled one the other day. I'm going to post a picture of it yet. Leaf, he has autographs in. So Leaf Flash, Leaf Valiant. That's what I said. Those cards can hold value if a guy like that signs for Leaf and doesn't sign anywhere else. It happened with Philip Lindsay in a way. I don't even know if he signed with Leaf at the time, but his stuff didn't come out. Allen for the rushing yards. Kalani says golf. Simmons and Dylan. Here we go, another numbered one. It's going to be a Brian Burns out of 75. Going out to the Carolina Panthers. Rob Grigsby. Well, you have to understand, Kalani, that we were missing both Milano and Edmonds. Edmonds is our number one, guy on that D. Milano's pretty solid. Like, I'm not making excuses. We have to be better without them. I think especially this year, you have to have depth. So you're right. That scares me. And I'm scared of the Rams game as a result of the way Miami does. But they're both playing this week. Please don't get it confused that is a different defense with both of them in there. How? I don't know. We'll find out. Gandy Golden, the Eddie George, and a John Elway. Patrick Riley just said it. Like, Edmonds and Milano are out, dude. You're depleting that defense, I would say, by no less than 30% of that capability what that defense can do. DeAndre Swift, LaMichael Pirine. What is this? That was weird. Is it like a variation or something? How about a Jerry Rice out of 50? 44 out of 50. So, gotta see this. Oh, yeah. Definitely a difference. Why is that out of 20? Oh, maybe rookies out of 20? And vets out of 50 on that? That's the only thing I can think of. Very cool for the Niners going out to Jeremy Wilson. All right, let's go on to the next game, though. I want to see the next one. How about the... I don't know why this game just made me laugh. The Washington football team and the Cleveland Browns. You got to be starting, like, Odell in that game, right? I guess the Washington D's all right. Are you starting Chubb or Hunt? Both or neither against, one's purple, one's pink? I guess it is. That's really close. You're right. I'm wrong. It won't be the first time. It's not the first time and it won't be the last. Who said that? Patrick Riley. Scary Terry. Brian Edwards. And Jimmy G. Gibson? Really? You're going to start Gibson? I hope I play you. Denzel Mims. Jackson Williams. Hunt. Jones. Stafford. Jalen Reagor. Silver. That's what I mean. I don't know about the Browns. That's what I'm asking you guys. Who are you guys starting between Chubb, Hunt, or neither? Both, neither, Chubb, Hunt, against that Washington D line that's pretty stout. I'm so excited for football. I mean, like, I really do wish with college, I guess college is kind of coming back more in full swing, but it's kind of hoping we got some Saturday games this year. Ruggs and Claypool. Kyle Fuller for the Bears, Mosaic, no huddle. Chubb and Eckler, and I know the Chargers have a pretty exciting game. Plus, they're probably going to rely on Eckler more to alleviate some of the throwing from Herbert. I'd probably go Eckler on that one. Someone says Hunt over Chubb. DeAndre Swift and Lamar Jackson. And Sam Darnold, Montage. No huddle sparkle. Yeah, I got to go with Scott there with Eckler. I got to agree. What do you guys think? Let's help out, fam. Kalani wants to know, who should he start? Chubb against the Washington football team or Eckler against that super high-end college Panthers pro football team? Brandon Ayuk, there was a Jordan Love debut. And this guy makes me so mad. Chris Conley. Eckler. Unless you're playing me, Pat says, yeah, so that gives you your answer. Eckler it is, because the guys that are playing are like, there you go. See, we're here to help, Kalani, even if you are a hater on the Bills this week. Julio, Randy Moss, and Ruggs. Look at this. Donovan McNabb. And there's a Rieger. This is the variation. One variation per box. The variation has them in their college unis, but there it is. That's pretty cool, though. Rieger for the Eagles going out to Max. All right, box one down. Don't forget we will be doing 2 $5 hitless credits. We have a poll up on the page to ask you, would you prefer us to do a 2-box PYT, a 1-box random, or a PYT mixer with this stuff? And then I'm going to, well, you guys are, after I break the 1-box random we already filled, I am going to try to scope out some local LCS places and see if I can grab us any more boxes. Let's go on to the next game. We'll just kind of cruise through these, as many as we can. Titans and Vikings. Are you believers in Tannehill yet? Did Tannehill turn you into a believer yet? Does Kirk Cousins throw for positive fantasy points this week instead of -4? I don't know. It's a big question. Is Adam Thielen playable? I'm not really picking so much the games here. We're looking more at fantasy. We'll get to the games yet. We're going to get to all that. I'm talking more fantasy relevance for individual players. So, you know, Henry, Thielen, Cook. Are there any Titans receivers you want to play? There's our variation for the Tampa Bay Bucks. Daniel Johnson with the Tyler Johnson. A.J. Brown's out again. We'll get to, I want to talk about Galladay too, as the receivers that have missed the first 2 weeks. Corey Davis has been doing well. Jonathan Taylor, there's a Mahomes, he's MVP. Henry Ruggs out of 20, so a pink there. Man, we got some low-numbered stuff in both of these boxes. That's going out to the Raiders. Drake the Snake with the Ruggs out of 20. Yeah, I mean, the only thing is where that doesn't work is when if they have a top corner. We saw it last night, and I don't even know if Miami has a top corner, but I know that Chenault didn't capitalize on having Shark out. So it didn't really pan out in that order. Jordan Love, Justin Jefferson. And, oh, maybe we got more. Oh, that's the regular one, the Patrick Queen. Maybe this wasn't the variation. How do we know? Patrick Queen. You got something there, Brandon. Patrick Queen's in his, this is his regular card because it's in his, he's in that in Mosaic too. Name a fantasy quarterback you would start over Kirk Cousins if you had to. Name a fantasy quarterback you would start over Kirk Cousins. Cam Akers, there's a Jalen Hurts debut. And this guy was a bum last night. Gesicki, Sparkle. Oh, I'm sorry. Name, I phrased that wrong. Thank you, Scott. Name a fantasy QB that you would start Kirk Cousins over. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I think I said it right. Name a fantasy QB that you would start Kirk Cousins over. I would start Kirk Cousins ahead of knowing what Gardner Minshew scored last night. Are you starting Kirk Cousins if you could go back? I mean, that's obviously it. There's a Joe Burrow there and a Clyde Edwards. TJ Watt, Darnold, Elway. Dwayne Haskins, really? Ryan Finley. He didn't even spell it right. He's like, that guy, we pulled his cards last year. That's funny. Oh, boy. That is funny. Cousins, man, disappointing. He was my little like late second quarterback stash in a lot of leagues. That worked out real well. How about an Ayuk out of 75 going out to the Niners? Another one for the Niners, Jeremy Wilson. Mullins? I'd start Mullins. I'm excited for Mullins. Hey, listen, speaking of which, if you didn't hear, Mullins is starting this week for the Niners. Let's celebrate with him. Where you at, Mullins? Oh, no. Where is it at? Oh, there he is. The Nick Mullins card. Starting for the Niners this week. My man. Now, this is the release day no huddle PYT. I don't have round one up there, but we usually have the title right here. Boop. See that? Did a little bit right there. CeeDee Lamb, JK, Jim Kelly, and Carson Wentz for the Eagles. It's going to be a prism. All right, next pack. We're going to let Nick Mullins guard the pack for us. All right, next team up. Ooh, this is the game. One of the games I'm most excited for this week. I think this is a very interesting matchup. We got the Raiders and the Pats. There's a Joe Burrow base. Nice card. And a blue chips Keenan Allen. Raiders or the Pats. Now, you don't tell me who you have because we'll get into that. But who are you starting in that game? I'd rather see Tebow over Mullins. I mean, Tebow got shafted. He should have gotten at least another shot. But we're kind of, John, right now just going over, or Josh going over, there's a Chase Young. Who would we start in fantasy in these games? We're going to get to picking the winners later. There's a Mark Andrews Pro Bowl for you there. I need another pack of top loaders. Waller and Jacobs if healthy. What about Derek Carr? Derek Carr's got to be moving up a little bit in your rankings. Cam Newton's definitely had to move up in your rankings. I mean, the way he threw the ball against Seattle, he looked good. I know. I think I agree with you, Josh. I'm excited to watch Mullins play. Mullins. C.J. Henderson. There's a Dobbins debut. Oh, here comes our autograph. It's going to be a Leon Lett. Man, that first auto got us excited. I thought they were all going to be like numbered when we pulled that out of 10 earlier. Josh, did you see the auto we pulled? Leon Lett for the Cowboys. James Reeder. We got a Cowboys and a Steelers auto. Two of the most historic NFL teams. Yeah, I'm sure he was. I bet he is happy it did now. I mean, he's starting to pan out a little bit. Tyler Johnson. We pulled a Rathman out of 10. Ooh, that'll play, B. That'll play, Brandon. Out of 50, Pro Bowl Lamar Jackson. There you go, my dude.
Kaboom!
That's a solid one right there. Lamar out of 50, purple. I'm telling you, the camera does not do it what it needs to do. We have Eason and Eason, double time. And we have another numbered one here. How about a Mahomes out of 75 to go with it? These cards are nice. Kansas City Chiefs, Dougie Burger. There you go. Man, I got to be honest. I'm digging this over the hobby a tad. I mean, the hobby, you get the extra autograph, and you can get some of the hobby exclusive stuff. And, man, it's got a lot of numbered stuff in it. Zach Moss. And Andre Johnson. They are traditional fast break, like sparkle parallels or whatever you want to call them. Let's see. Let's go into the next matchup. And again, we're just looking at fantasy purposes. Niners and Giants. Let's keep moving along. I mean, in reality, Josh, you starting anyone from the Niners? I'm not starting anyone from the Giants. Maybe Evan Engram. I don't know. A.J. Dillon. Pro Bowl Kirk Cousins. Get out of here. John Riggins mosaic. Yeah, we're not starting anyone. That's all there is to it. Let's move on. Bengals and Eagles. Mixon. I don't know. Dude, Jordan Love, Prism rookie going out to the Green Bay Packers. That's going to be Colton. There you go, Mr. Hankey. Got ourselves a Love silver. There you go.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Isaiah Simmons. And Allen Robinson for the Bears. You think he'll be? I mean, how much is he? Is he cheap? So everyone's gonna have him. All right, let's Bengals and Eagles. I don't think like we have anything to be. Maybe Miles Sanders probably a big play there, right? Miles Sanders has to be in your lineups. Outside of that, I don't think you have to play anyone. You know, I don't think any Philly receivers you're playing. Maybe Goddard. Andy Golden and Swift. And an Aaron Rodgers montage disco. That's what, I don't know why I was calling Sparkle. That's what they are called. Disco. Last pack. Good luck, everyone. We will give away two $5 credits. Good luck to everyone. Last game we were going to look at is it's the last of the 1 o'clock game, so let's look at it. Texans and Steelers. Steelers going to destroy that team. I hope not, because I would like it to be a game, but Patrick Mahomes. And for the Seahawks, a little something for you there, Scotty. A Largent Disco. There you go. Some nice sparkle stuff in there. All right. Let's recap. Let's go look at, let's give away two hitless credits. We'll check out our random coming up next, and then I'll take a look at the pool and see what we're going to post up next before I make my rounds. We had the Largent Disco, a Love Silver, Chase Young Base, Andrews Disco, Joe Burrow Base, Wentz Silver, Burrow Base, Hurts NFL Debut, a Love Base, Patrick Queen Sparkle, Tyler Johnson Sparkle Variation, Rieger Sparkle Variation, another Love, Rieger Silver, another Burrow, a Love, man, Jalen Hurts, and a Lynch Sparkle. Look at these loves. That's a lot of love. A lot of love. A couple Joe Burrows in here for you. And our Sparkle cards. A couple of them. There may have been others. No, I guess 3 a box. Oh, no, and then plus the parallels. What was this box? This was PYT 2 box. We had, let me organize these here. All right, out of 75, Brian Burns, DeAndre Swift, Patrick Mahomes, and Brandon Ayuk. I am, but not for pulling them. For you, I don't pull them for you. I pull them all the time. I can't get any in breaks. Oh, you mean like what box is this? Oh, Mosaic No Huddle. I'm sorry, Pat. Thank you for answering. I didn't know he was asking that. I thought, Josh, I'm sorry, Josh, I thought you knew what it was. Lamar Jackson out of 50 and Jerry Rice out of 50. Henry Ruggs out of 20 and CeeDee Lamb out of 20. And then the Cowboys and the Steelers, the only teams. Oh, we pulled Herbert's last break. Leon Lett and Anthony McFarland. Chris, don't be mean. You're being so nice with your updating skills today. Oh. Yeah, this is the no huddle box. It's these right here. They have the no huddle parallels, 5 inserts, 1 rookie variation, 1 autograph, 3 silvers, and 10 no huddle. Did I say hurdle? No huddle parallels. I'm like positive I said hurdle at one point. All right, here we go. Everyone eligible except the Steelers and the Cowboys for the hit list credits. Thanks for going through those games, guys. I'll tell you what, with the injuries, it's getting harder and harder to find talented, like, full squads in fantasy. And we haven't even hit those bulky bye weeks yet where there's like 6 teams off. It's going to get very deep this year in fantasy football. Or we're going to be digging in the practice squads and we're going to be going through common boxes to find these rookies that we put away forever. And then these guys are finally like relevant. I mean, Devontae Freeman just signed, for God's sake. I thought he was just done. I thought he was one of those guys that Thanos snapped his fingers and he disappeared forever. A Marvel reference for you. Pats and Hogs. Scott Ripley and Pat Gallagher each getting $5 credit to use on a future break. Contenders draft rookies, you mean, not contenders. Oh, yeah, I guess contenders rookies. You're right. They go deep. Contenders rookie autos. Because there's no, like, base rookies in contenders. So, yeah, those autos. Yep. All right. I'll be back.